Keeping label and input together in a responsive CSS grid layout. The problem: labels and inputs getting split in responsive grids. When creating forms using CSS Grid, a common issue arises if labels and inputs are separate sibling elements. With a grid defined using autofill and minmax, the number of columns adapts responsively, but sometimes splits pairs across lines. For example, on certain screen widths, a 3-column layout appears that separates labels from their inputs, breaking the association visually. Why this happens? Each label and input occupies its own grid cell. When the grid dynamically adjusts column count using autofill, the layout optimizes space but can separate each label and input into different rows unexpectedly. Constraints. The HTML structure cannot be changed, no wrapping labels and inputs together. Pure CSS solution preferred. Only one specific column counts, 1, 2, or 4, to keep pairs intact. The solution: defining fixed column patterns with CSS Grid. Instead of relying on autofill or autofit that tries to create as many columns as fit, explicitly define the columns in pairs matching your label/input arrangement. To do this, define your grid template columns with pairs of columns for label and input. Step 1. Define paired columns. Since each pair is 2 elements, label plus input, set the template columns to pairs. Minmax 75px 1fr for the label column, smaller width minimum. Minmax 150px 1fr for the input column, wider minimum. Using repeat autofill with 2 column definitions inside means the grid creates pairs of columns, preserving the label input together. Step 2. Controlling column counts with media queries. To avoid unintended column counts, like 3, you can combine this grid definition with media queries that set fixed column counts. This technique forces the grid to only create 1, 2, or 4 pairs of columns, avoiding odd column counts like 3. Final notes. Since your HTML structure has labels and inputs in adjacent spans, this grid setup keeps them side by side. The minimum sizes help ensure inputs have enough room to be usable. Adjust the min widths as per your design. Summary. Avoid autofill or autofit with single column definitions for label input pairs. Use paired column definitions inside the repeat function. Combine with media queries to fix allowed column counts and prevent pairs from breaking. This pure CSS approach keeps labels and inputs visually paired in all responsive layouts without modifying your HTML structure.